Live with Wednesday with me, Elisa Maria. I'm happy that you are here. It seems like 10 o'clock. I put it out into the universe and everyone wants to contact me. I hope that you do. So I'm just setting up here. Doorbell's ringing. Packages are being delivered. I have something else that came in the mail and I'm not really sure what it is. So we're going to put that on the side. And I have my Diamond Art Club box here, and thank you Diamond Art Club for putting my address on the side. Let me washi tape that just in case. I put these washi tape on a roll, and let me tell you, I could still use it to do my lines on my canvas, no problem, because I have so many of them in my drawer that my drawer is, I don't know about you guys, but I must clean out this art drawer once a week. So I did set up my desk last night because when I got up this morning, I wanted to be able to take some photographs of my desk. Got my Frida on. Some photographs of my desk so that I could use that as the call that I have to creators, that I want you guys to join me in an event, a live event that you will be able to discuss your own creative process, discuss where you create at, how you set up, what you do. And I've really been amiss in my own little creative process. Like I get a new piece of artwork and I share that with you guys, and I show you the unboxing and the kitting up and where I actually diamond paint at. I got a beautiful light in my room, but I've decided to do a few more changes to my art room where I don't like having my dresser in there. So I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put this antique sofa that I have in my other room that no one sits on. Fufi has taken it over, and so it's like, not for you. I'm going to put it in my art room, and I have an antique desk that is at my other house that I'm going to bring over and get it out of my son's way. And it's a writing desk, so like it flops down and I can put my journal in there, and my little beautiful glass pens and stuff, and I can relax in there in the winter time on the sofa, and there's room to do yoga, there's room to do my lives. And so I love being down here where the kitchen is, and the kitchen where my espresso machine is. As you all know, if you guys know me, there's the espresso machine right near the front door. But my diamond paintings are all over the piano, and I love having the piano in the background. That's a replica of my wedding cake that my girlfriend made for me. When I moved to New York, my neighbor was a wedding cake designer, and I was opening up my cafe, and the landlord said, you two should get to know each other. She's opening a cafe, you make cakes, maybe you can get together. And she was like, what do you call it? Already bitten by getting into a collaboration with someone that really burned her. And believe it or not, her name was Elisa also. And so when she heard my name, she was like, yeah, no, I don't want to know another Elisa. But we got to be really good friends, and I apprenticed under her. And I always would say to her, I did some fabulous weddings with her in New York. I would say to her, I wish I could get married all over again so you could do my wedding cake. Your words have power, because I did. Let me see. I'm going to play around with these settings here. Highlight save to your channel as unlisted. No, I don't want to do that. I know that there's other things that you can do with your live. Chat filter, top messages. What does that mean? Community moderation. I don't know. I'm playing around with my live, and I can put a filter on. Don't want to do that because, why would I want to put a filter on? I want you guys to see what I'm doing. So today, is it really July 31st? It is. It's July 31st, making sure, because July just blew by. So I am going to be diamond painting what I have, because it's the last day for Summer with the Masters. Hi, Jeff Inho, Dominiquez. Hi, thanks for joining me. So I am going to be diamond painting that. And what I've been doing for the past 2 days, July 29th, July 30th, I spent 3 hours on July 29th with this painting, 2 hours last night. And then I did like a time warp kind of a thing where I, showed you guys how much I was getting accomplished here. So I really just want to do as much as I can with this painting before I put it away, because it is going to get put away. And it'll get put away until the next summer with the Masters, maybe. I keep thinking I'm getting almost done, but it's not going to be done by the time today's over, and it doesn't have to be done for Summer with the Masters today. But I'm just thinking that if I want to just pay an homage to Alphonse Mucha and to this diamond painting, then I should show you guys what I'm doing. So that's what's going on. And I think what I'm going to have to do is change the pedestal that I use here, because for some reason this orientation needs to be, oh, here we go. It needs to be in a kind of, what is it? I staged my desk to take pictures, and now everything is in my way. To stage pictures for the graphic, for the event that I am creating for creators to join me as we talk about the creative process and we kind of co-create together. Hi. I don't want to butcher your name. Bautista. Hello. One of my favorite artists has the same last name, Tracy Bautista. I love Tracy. I love her creativity. I love her energy. I love the way that she creates. And if you don't know who she is, please check her out. Tracy Bautista. What does this start a poll? I don't want to do that either. I keep looking for ways to get you guys into this chat. That just says settings, and I don't want to do that. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. So yes, Tracy Bautista is an artist that I probably was introduced to 15 years ago. Hi, Cody. And I love her. And right now she is working on, last time I actually dipped into her studio. Hi, Michael. I dipped into her studio and she was creating her own artist pastels that were just incredible. So I think what I'm going to do before I change this orientation here to diamond painting, I'm going to have to change it to another tripod that I have that has a little bit more flexibility in the neck so that we can get a shot of this diamond painting. I think what I'm going to do, since so many of you are here right now, is open up my Diamond Art Club. And I have to tell you, this came on Yes, it's that heavy. It came on Saturday. It came on Saturday, and it was left on my front of my house, and I had to haul it in, and I'm like, oh my God. So I know that what's in here is Diamond Art Club Winter by Alphonse Mucha, and it's heavy. And what else is in here is the Peanuts Gang. So let's get them out. Let's get the Peanuts Gang out. Let me see. Where did I put my scissor? This is what happens when you clean up. You don't know where anything is. Do you have that problem? Does anybody have that problem, or is it just me? You put things away, you don't know where they are. Growing up, my mother used to say, when are you going to clean this room? I'm like, I know where everything is. Ask me for one thing. I could go in there blindfolded and pull it out for you. Oh, is this the bottom of the box? Oh my gosh. Watch, it's the Peanuts Gang. It's heavy. Not the diamond paint. Well, they're both diamond paintings. Oh my gosh. All right. So, the Mucha, I'm waiting for the same painting in a different pose from the diamond painting shop, because I get all my Muchas from the diamond painting shop. But I said, let me see what Diamond Art Club does with this Mucha. It is 20 by 38 centimeters, and it is, no, 20 inches by 38 inches. So Diamond Painting Shop, I believe, is bigger. Let's see, I have one out. I have one out in front of me that I could check really quick. Diamond Painting Shop. Oh, of course, the measurements are rolled. I have this rolled right now. So what I do is, because it's so big, I roll it like a scroll, and I have clips on the side so that I could get it on my desk, and it works really well. Well, let me see what the measurement is on this. She's big. She's as big as my door. My door is almost 6 foot. Keep going and going. So she is 50 by 140 centimeters. This one is 50 by 97. So there's more length on this one. And she's 20 inches by 38 inches. This is 19.7 by 55 inches. So this one is bigger, substantially bigger. And do I want to work on the bottom? I think I want to work on her foot. So maybe it was a good idea that I unraveled this. And so I'll roll it back the other way. I'll roll it back the other way, and I'm gonna work my way up from the bottom, because the bottom is just the inside panel it's the inside of the glass, because the border is done. And then at the end, I'll hang this up and show everybody, but I'm gonna roll this up. I love the bottom of this border. I love the kind of balayage effect that's going on the bottom. The way that it fades out, it's just so beautiful. And then right on the bottom here, there were gray ABs. Where are they? They're right here. I've never had gray ABs. Like I've had the white, I've had the black, but the gray right in here is so stunning. In the Moon by Muka that I got from Diamond Painting Shop, that one had a lot of black ABs, and they were just, oh my God, they were stunning. They were stunning. They looked like precious gems. And I love that painting. Has a lot of blue and black, and a lot of darker jewel tones all throughout her gown, which is kind of lifted up. It kind of looks like the wind is blowing up from underneath. It kind of looks like she is floating. The only pastel colors were in her face, and in this the moon was all ABs, and the flowers in her hair were all ABs. That painting, I love it, from the Diamond Painting Shop. I don't know how many of you went out and got it when it was done after you saw mine, because someone said that her face looked like Princess Diana, and that was it. Like Rosa was like, I have one left. Whoever wants it better act fast. And I think she just got it back in stock. But I think this one now is sold out. This one is sold out. She's a beauty. And what I loved about doing this class, not just Summer with the Masters, what I loved about learning about Alphonse Mucha was that he photographed all his models. He photographed them in his studio, and you could almost pick out the model and the portrait. And even today, I was looking for a graphic for this class, and it was one that I used before in one of my videos, but there was a whole other subject about Mucha that I learned, and I'm going to put in my, homage to Mucha tomorrow. All right, let's look at these peanuts, gang. Let's look at this gang here. This is not even that heavy, and I knew it. I'm like, I'm going to take the diamond painting out thinking that that's the heavy one, and it's not going to be the heavy one. It's going to be the peanuts gang. They're going to be causing all the weight in here. Here we go. I used to love this show when I was a kid. It was called Captain Noah. Captain Noah, and he had he was on an ark, of course, and he would do arts and crafts, and when he was done with paper and stuff, he had this monster. It was called Mumwop the monster, and he would come out of the desk, and he would eat all the paper scraps. And I feel like that every time I throw my trash around. Oh, no wonder why it's so heavy. Oh, I thought it was coming individual. I thought it was coming in one box. They're all individual. Oh my God. No wonder why it's so heavy. I thought it was coming like in like almost like a cigar box full of peanuts, people. Oh my goodness. How cute. All right, I have to go get my other tripod to put this on so that I could bend this neck and you guys could see this better. I don't know why your orientation has to be like in 9x16 and why it can't be 16:9. It's kind of crazy. See, I have this one. It'll allow me to bend my neck so you guys can see what's going on. So just give me 1 second here. Where's the foof when I need him for entertainment? Here we go. See, you guys will be able to see, hopefully, on the desk. Do I need to now jack you up? Oh, see, the orientation. Okay. It comes right on, tells me you can't go that way. So here they are, the Peanuts gang. No wonder why it was so heavy. Oh my gosh. They're all in here. Oh, how cute. They're all in here. Oh my God. And like there's a toolkit for each one. Oh, my thing is marketing. I love marketing. And I think that we would have had a little talk here about this marketing here. Let me put you guys up a little bit higher. I'll put you on top of my glass pen kit. See, that's what I like about the other tripod. I have height, but this one I don't. All right, let's get this out of the way. Oh, gosh, how cute. Oh my gosh, how cute. Lucy. Here's Lucy. Little Diamonds Art Kit DIY includes everything you need. Sparkle pals. What a great gift this would have been if I knew that it was packaged this way. That, for Christmas coming up and the holidays. Don't tell me each one of these has a toolkit in it. Oh my gosh. All right, let's look at the gang first. Here's Lucy. Look at how cute. How big is Lucy? Oh my gosh, I cleaned my desk. I don't know where anything is. I should have never did that. Let's see. All right, did I leave? I think I left. See, I got this from Temu. And I'm able to put all my diamond pens in order of size in there. So I loved that. I did have them in the carousel, and the carousel was getting, pretty crazy. So now I just have my watercolor pens in here. Here it is. And my highlighter pens and my squiggly pens and my gel pens and my stained glass pens. So let's see how big Lucy is here. In here. I'm going to open one of them up, but I just want to take a guess at. So Lucy is 5.5 inches in height. And there's a thank you in there. There's a tray in there. There's a toolkit in there. Your drills are in there. And this is a stand. This is a stand for when you're done. Oh my God, the wooden baseboard, pre-sorted color-coded diamonds, twist and pick applicator. This is what I'm really interested in. Diamond Art Club's new applicator. A stackable tray with lid and stopper. There's a lid in there. And 15 reusable baggies. So here's Lucy. How adorable is Lucy? She's so cute. My guy. Linus, right? Oh, wait, I was getting mixed up with... Wait, Linus is... This is Beethoven, right? Oh, no, this is Schroeder. His cute little yellow hair and his shirt. These are, I can't wait to open one up. I was going to take these with me to Florida so that I could have something to diamond paint. I have one for every day. Oh, how cute would that be? Because I'm taking you guys on my road trip to Florida when I go in April. And how cute would that be to just, you know, be able to um, do a little update every day, to have a little, maybe some diamond painting on the beach. This is my girl Sally. I love Sally. She cracks me up in The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Her devotion to, who is it, Linus and The Great Pumpkin. Her devotion to him and how crazy she gets that she missed trick or treats. So adorable. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open one up. Okay, and here's Linus. Her love, Linus. Look at the blanket and his little feet. So cute. Here's the whole gang up here. I actually didn't even expect them to be this big, and I can feel right through the plastic. I am going to open these for those of you that are joining now. I am going to open these. Oh no, here's, she kills me. Peppermint Patty's the only one that calls Charlie Brown Chuck. Yo, Chuck. Sandals. She's kind of like earthy crunchy. So cute. Oh my gosh. This gang was just so much a part of my childhood. So much fun. Oh, here we go. Here. We used to call him we used to call him the crasher, because who was it? Was it Peppermint Patty? Yeah, and Marcy that invited themselves to Thanksgiving dinner after they made a mess. How cute is Franklin? He's so cute. I can't wait to open one of these up. And here's our leader, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. So cute. I can't wait to see these pens. I can't wait to see these pens. These new pens with this art kit. Here she is, Marcy. I love her. She doesn't say much, but she thinks out loud, and she's got a lot to say. When she does, she's got a lot to say. Thank you for your purchase, little diamonds. Oh, how cute is she with her little glasses? Oh my God, I love it. Here he is. Here's these two. Snoopy and Woodstock. Wouldn't be complete without these two. Snoopy and Woodstock. Snoop Dogg. The Red Baron. How adorable is this set? This just brought so much joy to me opening up. Oh, they're 5 by 7 inches by 3 by 7 inches, or 14.5 by 9.5 centimeters. From the Diamond Art Club. So how many are here? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 here. I'm going to be going away for 14 days in Florida. And I could see myself opening one of these up in April every day and sharing it with you guys. Let me see who's really colorful here. Peppermint Patty. My girl Lucy. I just love her. I just love her. Of all the dances that are created today, could somebody do a TikTok on the peanut dance? Is there one out already? Is that the greatest dance ever? So let's open up Lucy. So inside you have the Sparkle Pals. Collect all the Peanuts characters. We have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's a few people missing. Who was the one that was always walked around with a cloud of dust around him? Can't remember his name. And here's my toolkit. Okay, we're gonna get down to brass tacks now. We're gonna get down to opening these guys up. Let me see if it would be easier for me. I actually have a heat sealer, so I'll be able to heat seal this back closed so that I could pack these with me. And I'm going to keep them in their jackets. I know it's probably, I'm driving, so it's not like I have luggage that I have to worry about. Oh gosh, so so cute. And let me tell you, the branding is on the back, on the back. The Diamond Art Club branding. Do what makes you sparkle. 2024 Peanuts Worldwide LLC. Peanuts.com. Very nice. So you have your plastic on top, cellophane on top that you can peel off. Oh gosh, it's sticky. I almost took the whole thing off my hand. Okay, and you have your little stand that you can put her in when you're done. I'm gonna try to put her on with the plastic so I don't get glue everywhere. How cute is this if you have a little kid? Hi, Chantel. His name was Pigpen. I thought so, but I didn't want to, you know, if it wasn't. So cute. Kind of like, who was it? Who lived in the trash can on Sesame Street? Was it Felix? I'm getting him confused with the Odd Couple. Groucho? Oh, I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Anyway, look at how cute she is in her little stand. Oh my God, she's so adorable. Let me see how many colors she is. Sally, Sparkle Pals. She is 4 colors, black and white and pink and yellow. And they're rounds. I need some rounds in my life. Everything in my life has been squares since last October. It's almost a year since haven't done a round. Okay, let's see. Look how pretty. The little cutout diamond to open up your instructions. Very nice. Step-by-step instructions. Join our Facebook group. Just point your camera to this and you'll get right into the Facebook group. Save 20% off your next purchase. Wow. iPhone app or Android, just point your camera to either one of those QR codes. Your kit has your Sparkle Pal and baseboard. Superior quality diamonds. I would agree with that. They are not bragging. I would say that Diamond Art Club has the best diamonds. Twist and pick applicator. I can't wait to see this with putty and multi-placers. I might have to rob one from one of these toolkits and use it when I'm diamond painting today. Stackable tray with lid and 1 stopper. Wow. Oh, Grouch. Was it just Grouch? I'm calling him Groucho. 15 resealable baggies. I loved all those characters. I loved Pigpen, and I loved Grouch, and I loved Mum Wop the Monster from Noah's Ark. Oh wow, is this the tray? Come on, fingers, don't feel me now. I want to be able to put everything back where it belongs. I can't believe. Oh wow. All right, so this is some extra putty. I guess this is the new putty from Diamond Art Club. Oh, I've been wondering about that. I did see Katie from Diamonds and Washi playing around with the pen and the putty. I think she was playing around with the putty before the actual pen. And I think you'll have to see her review. Let me see. This is the unscented one. That's a thick block of putty. Look at it. You're laughing. I'm like, what is she saying? Wow, that's a thick. I'd be really interested because let me tell you guys, yesterday, if you saw my speed diamond painting, that was almost over 2 hours and I didn't have time to edit this morning. And I was like, you know what? All my frustration, if you can see it during this, that's the one thing about doing your lamb chop. I know, I love lamb chop too. So cute. I bought my cousin's dog Malibu when I went to Florida for Christmas last year. I bought him a big lamb chop. I think I have a picture of him. I'll have to put it up during this wrap up. I have to make myself notes because I do this all the time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it up and then I forget. Let me see. Index cards, great. Let me try one of my new pens that I bought at the dollar store. I'm a pen fanatic. Lamb Chop, and Malibu. Oh, these are juicy. Really juicy. Oh, I like these. I could do some coloring with these. Nice. All right, Lamb Chop and Malibu. And the struggle was for real. I love all the older cats. Me too. Me too. I don't know. Yesterday I was watching Instagram, and they had maybe one of the first animations of a little girl being sent. It was from Sesame Street. She's being sent to the market by her mother, and her mother says, "I want bread, container of milk, and a stick of butter." And she's like, "Do you want me to write it down for you?" And she's like, "No, I'll remember, mommy." And she's dancing all the way to the corner store going, bread, container of milk, a stick of butter, bread. And when she gets to the supermarket, she's telling the grocer, she slaps her money on the counter, and she's like, "I need bread, container of milk, and what else did my mommy say?" She's engaging the audience, the kids that are watching. And you see her mom pop up in a thought bubble telling her bread, a container of milk, and a stick of butter. And so she remembers, and she runs all the way home, and she hands her mother the groceries. This was like from maybe 1974. And she's like, "Mommy, I remembered everything." And she's like, "You're so good. You have such a good memory." Not only do I miss those characters, but I miss the messaging. I really do. It was so simple. And, we were all like that, but our parents did send us to the corner store with a note, because they usually wanted a pack of cigarettes too. And they would say, "Please give Elisa a pack of Benson and Hedges. She's not smoking them. She's coming home with them for me. And some bread, a container of milk, and a stick of butter." The things that pop into my head, I don't know. Here's my baggies. Crack myself up. Ooh, some nice juicy wax. Little heart-shaped too. Remember when these used to come in the heart-shaped caddy? I have a bunch of them. And here we go. Here's a stylus and a thin one. Thank you, Diamond Art Club, for a thin placer. Thank you. Thank you. Because I usually, any ones that I get from any other company, I throw away if they're fat. And they just don't even, once you use a skinny placer, it's all over. And look at this tray. The Diamond Art Club embossed in there, raised embossing. Do It Makes You Sparkle, with the tagline in there. A covered tray that they say is stackable. Guys, I have a confetti class that I'm trying to get together, and this is just going to push me back now, because I took all the diamond trays that come with all the kits that are this size. Where is it? I have one on this desk somewhere. Where did it go? And I thought, well, here is an opportunity to use all those diamond trays that you never know what to do. Take them out and use them for, if you can, if you have no little ones, or a crazy cat like me that is all up in your business and wants to jump on your desk with everything. And you'll be able to use your trays, and you'll be able to move quicker through your confetti. That's one of the tips that I had. I'm giving it away already. This tray is so nice and thick. You can even tell that the lines are different. But the embossing on both sides, I love that it's all white. I love that I had no idea that all this work went into the new toolkits for Diamond Art Club. Do I miss the washi tape or the liner? No, not at the cover minder. No, not at all. I don't know if they don't just not come in this kit. Maybe they still do, but I love this. I really do. I love this. I am so impressed, Diamond Art Club. Really impressed. Very much impressed. Let's put this back. I'm going to have to look at another one to see if I'm putting it in right. All right, let's see here. Did I put that in right? Probably not. But it's got a lid. Oh, my God. And here is the star of the show as far as I'm concerned. Well, this, I don't know. It's going to be hard to beat. But this new Diamond Art Club pen already came with, looks like a 4-placer on the top. I don't know if that's chipped. Yeah, there's a chip in there. Okay, but that's no big deal. And I really should read the instructions on how to use this. What do you do? Oh, I'm trying to pull the back out. Why would I do that if there's a placer on this side? No, they got rid of the cover minder and the washi tape. Thank you. Because I have so much washi tape that I bought from, oh, I could see it coming through there. I have so much washi tape that I bought from Amazon. Oh, we're going to have to play with this today when I take out my, are you coming through? Hello, in there. What am I doing wrong, Chantel? Pull it off, don't twist. Okay, pull what off? This? Hello? It's down this side. Thank you. Thank you to my subscribers that are paying attention to my insanity. Oh, wow. I'm so curious now. All right, this is staying out with me. You're not going back in the kit. Really nice. I'm all about weight. Hi, Canadian Diamond Dot Witch. Thanks for coming in. I'm all about the weight. It's a nice size. It's not really long. This looks like maybe it's like a 5-inch. You know, from writing, I am all about my pens. Yeah, 4.5. Great. Nice. Very nice. This is staying out for when we diamond paint. And again, just really impressed with this kit. Really impressed with this kit. Love these little guys. They're so cute. Put you in there so I don't lose you. I should really just open one up and do it, shouldn't I? Being that. And you twist it to get more out. I think I'm going to do, I can't help myself. I think I'm going to do Lucy. Even though I said I was going to dedicate this to Summer with the Masters. Come on. What are they going to do? I got 9 of them to take with me. She's already open. Why am I putting everything away? She needs more coffee. She needs more coffee. And then, is this for your, I guess this would be for your placer. For your skinny placer. I can't imagine trying to get putty in here, though, without breaking. I mean, it's really, and it's pretty warm out, so I didn't expect the putty to be this. What does it have a consistency of? Because I can't imagine trying to get putty in here that's this hard and not break the placer, which I'm famous for. I've broken placers inside my diamond pen. All right, let's just say, but I think we should do Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Being that she's open. My baggies and my wax on the side. I have wax out should I need it. And take my little pen. I love that it has a cover on it. My mind is blown with that alone. I don't know if I want to take the plastic all the way up. I'm glad you were here to help me too. Names from my childhood. Characters from my childhood. Oh gosh, how cute. Oh, there's 5. I said 4. There's actually 5. So white, pink, yellow, black, and like a flesh color. I don't know that I want to take the plastic all the way off. Use a bead container, steel tip plate. Okay. Elevate your diamond painting experience with our forever lasting single placer for a strong, more durable steel tip. Okay, so I don't know if I want to take the plastic all the way off. There's no using a cover minder here. But I am so clumsy that I would absolutely be sticking my hand on here while I was diamond painting. Here we go. Lucy's, oh, the outline is number 2. So the outline is in black. I know a lot of people freak out with with these crunchy noises. How many people freak out with these crunchy noises from these bags? I used to just you know, go along with what people were saying, like, oh, this annoys people, but my cat loves it, so I'm surprised he hasn't come running, mainly because he thinks that there's a treat coming. He hears this plastic. And if I throw this in the trash, he will dig it out. I have like a little trash bucket here. He will dig it out. He'll dig out the plastic and play with it. So I went and got him this like little thing that he can crawl in that makes this sound. It is 10:41 a.m. What time is it where you are? So I bought this thing that he could crawl in that makes this crunchy sound. He hates it. He won't go near it. He cracks us up anymore, Foofy. He cracks us up. I adopted him in August from a friends that my son knew, kind of knew. Oh, there's a nice slippery surface on this. Why am I starting with black? Okay, it's 8:41 here in Colorado. Oh, okay, nice. Boy, you're in a beautiful part of this country. That's somewhere that I want to go. I always watch Anthony from Single and Placing because, as I was saying yesterday, that I'm doing this creator class, call to all creators to, you know, what's better than creating, well, co-creating, when you can co-create with other creators, and you can participate in what you do to, you know, what is your inspiration and where do you create at, and do you have any rituals that you do? I was talking about my girlfriend. Oh, you live in the mountains. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I'm sure you love them too. But you know, he's always going on these beautiful walks with his dog, Apollo. And you know, I love first of all, I love the dog because I miss my dog. I miss my little Yorkie. I had him for 18 years and almost 19. And I miss him, so I enjoy watching Apollo go out on these walks. But I love Anthony because I find him to be so inspiring. He always has something that makes me think. And I was saying that he gave me the inspiration and the courage. It's I thought it said 4:30 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing up? 8:43 a.m. I'm gonna have to write these all down. So wait, it's not that much time difference from Colorado. Oh my gosh, we're so crazy. Um, and you know, he gave me the courage to enhance my diamond painting. I really should have put a photo up for. Oh wow, this is really. It's moving the entire. It is literally moving a block of wood. Yeah, Anthony lives in Golden, Colorado, where I'm from, and now I'm in Bailey, Colorado. It's so the walks that he takes are gorgeous, and you know, with the mountains in the back. Look at this thing. Watch, it's picking the whole thing up. The walks that he takes with Apollo. Oh my gosh, it's so relaxing. You know, just to be on a walk with them. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I have to write that down because, like, is 10 a.m. a good time in the morning? Did you guys have your coffee yet? I had 2 double shot espressos. I'm doing quads now. Give me a quad shot. Not that I go out for coffee anymore. Ever since I had my own cafe, you know, well, I was such a coffee, here's the thing. I don't think that you could push your diamond dots. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Oh, wow. Everything is super tacky and strong. Don't even put your finger on there. You might not get it off. So this is interesting. So it's flattening out the tip, which I could see maybe grabbing some other drills that are in the tray. I really want to try this wax and see if I can get it in here. When's your next live, Canadian Dot Witch? Diamond Dot? When's your next time? When's your next live? All right. Well, it kind of, I could tell you exactly what this feels like because I've worked with it. It kind of feels like fondant. It didn't come off. It felt hard in the package, but it's really not giving me much of a struggle. It has the consistency of fondant. Oh, do you do that every day at 2 p.m.? Do you have a live every day? You have such a great group of people. Or is it just like on Wednesday? Oh, wow. Every day. Good for you. That's great. Chantel, do you do anything live or have any kind of get-togethers that you have? Wow, that's great. Oh, there was a little chip in here. I could see it. Okay. Well, this is kind of an interesting putty. We'll see how you work. I think my last diamond painting on night rest is going to be something that I do. Let me put Lucy up on here. Something that I do when this is over, and then I'll just be able to. I have a contractor coming too, Chantal. And I mean, Chantal, no, I don't have an Etsy. No, I don't. I have an Etsy shop, and we'll be starting a live channel. Well, good. Make sure you let us know. And you have an Etsy shop. And is it Dazzle Diamond Dreams? Is that the name of the Etsy shop? I have an Etsy shop too, but I have not put anything on there in so long. I don't think it's under Elisa Maria Designs. I think it's under my, it might be under Petal Bell, which was my cafe name, but I'll have to check. But I still shop on Etsy. I'm usually shopping for putty when I'm on Etsy. I have a bunch of vintage jewelry that I really need to get on Etsy and just, you know, part with because I just don't wear it anymore. I don't get dressed the way that I used to. Or even go out as much the way I used to. Oh, good. What's in your Etsy shop? Is it all, you know, diamond painting stuff? Putty is like picking this whole thing up. I'm cracking up over here. So these black drills almost look like they have like a little glitter on them, like a little glimmer. You see that? They look like they have like a little silver coating on them. So you make diamond painting pens? I'm not one to, this is like the only turned pen that I ever bought. Oh no, I'm sorry. I got this one from Leopard Leather Works during the last summer with the Masters because, you know, all the shops were having such great deals. And this came with the tray that I use all the time in all my diamond painting videos because what doesn't go with gold? I mean, at practically every, you know, diamond painting I have, I can use this pen. So I went with something more frugal. And then I got this from, I got the diamond painting case in there. I'm like, what doesn't go with black? So like, I'm one of those people that are like, you know, I wish that I could, I have too many collections to begin with. And when I started my diamond painting journey, I was like, The black one, well, that's Leopard Leatherworks. This is like a company in Miami called Flora, Flora, I believe. And I believe I got her off of Etsy too. And it's got weight, so I like it for when I'm placing AB drills. Um, but my hand, you'll see me diamond paint, and I might diamond paint with 6, 7, 8 pens during one course of diamond painting because my hand gets tired, or I kind of like a stick sometimes. This one I got off of, I mean, this is like a Temu pen. It's become one of my favorite pens, and it doesn't even have a point on the bottom, but I'm able to use it to like push drills around, and this skinny placer on the top is one of my favorite. I get these from Amazon by a company called Staroar, Staroar. They are always sold out. Always. Always. I don't know what's going on with that shop, but there's plenty of people on Amazon that are selling diamond pen placers. They are always sold out. I love this placer. It aligns perfectly. It doesn't matter what canvas that I have. It aligns really well. Whereas if I use a Diamond Art Club placer, they seem to only work well with Diamond Art Club canvases. I'm always like being fussy with my placement when I use this type of placer on a different canvas. This is a beautiful pen. I love it. It has like little leopards in there. But I was watching yesterday Lizette from Lizette Craft and Tells, and she is diamond painting with her non-dominant hand. If you don't know Lizette from Lizette Craft and Tells, you have to go over and check out her channel. She did like, I don't know, like 20 something diamond paintings in the course of 2 years because that's what was in her stash. And she was just, being responsible for what she bought and said, I'm not buying another diamond painting until I get these done. And so I began following her, and she had a shoulder injury, and so she's diamond painting with her non-dominant hand. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm still trying to diamond paint from east to west in a straight line. I can only go north to south. And she had this short, chubby, fat pen that looked like a doorknob. But one thing that I did gather from her wanting to teach herself to diamond paint with her and this is what I love about Lizette. Everything with her is a teachable moment. Everything. She will take something that's going on in her life, like, the whole thing with having the extra diamond paintings. She birthed a system of being accountable for your diamond paintings. What did you spend this month on diamond paintings? What are you completing? What do you have in your stash? And like, she gives herself a marker to work on. And so she shared that with everyone. And she then was, she shared this whole journey of diamond painting with her non-dominant hand. And I was like, if anything, you opened up a lot of neural pathways, using your non-dominant hand. And you really do. Your mind has to learn how to do something that it doesn't do all the time. And it's just a great exercise for your brain. So I'm like, I'm going to try diamond painting with my non-dominant hand. I'm going to try that. And she had that little doorknob diamond pen. And I was like, she put the link, but they're out in Paris. So, and I have... Enabler's Outpost was another two that I bought during the last summer with the Masters from distributors that were giving, discounts to pens. And I bought these 2 short ones. This was my Winter Fox one. And again, like, this is a pretty color that can go with most diamond paintings. This has got a little sparkle in it. This will go with like every diamond painting. So I don't take them out much. I did use them a little bit. These are like these skinny placers from Staroar. They have wax in them. And then I have ones that have putty in them. So I'm able to just grab this tray and switch off, which I like. Especially yesterday. I was so frustrated with my diamond painting yesterday. I was so frustrated. Everything was sticking. the wax was getting stringy. Then I switched, not the wax, the putty. Then I switched to wax, and that was no better. And I'm like, oh, I should just stop this. But when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. and I said that I was going to do a goodbye to Muka and a goodbye to Summer with the Masters. See, it's getting stringy. And I'm trying to... Do you keep a point on your putty, anybody? Or do you keep it flush? This is a pretty nice pen in the hand. I like the way that it feels. It's very light. It's not too big, and it's not really small compared to the ones that I just showed you from Enabler's Outpost. Look how little that is. And I like the way that they feel too, and they're just pretty. But I would love to get that short, fat, chubby one that Lizette had. So I'm going to, I know you said you're on vacation, but let me know when you open back up. Oh, this is still getting stringy. And this doesn't have any oils in it because there's no scent to this at all. So I noticed that with the essential oil ones, the putties that have essential oil, that they tend to get stringy because how could they not? You know, that has an oil in there. And then, I can't remember who, the Diamond Daughter. I was buying her wax and putty, the Diamond Stitcher. I haven't checked her out in a while too. I really like her platform. I know that is she doing, I think she might be the one that's doing the like a putty for high humidity. So I was interested in that. I have to check her out. I have to go back to her. I try, and the people that I follow for inspiration, I really try and get to their channels once a week, even if I just leave a really fast comment just to say, hey, I see you. You know, I love what you're doing. And who else? Well, Lizette did this passion project. Oh my gosh. I wish I wasn't having a thing with black drills right now, because I would buy the painting. It's called Judgment that she has. It's an angel. And then she had another angel that was called Purity. But the Judgment angel was all black. It was all black. And you know, she was saying how challenging it was. But when she's like, but just look at it. It's absolutely, absolutely stunning. And then Purity was all white with pink roses, but I think I would change the hair if I got that one. It's really calling my name. I really love the Purity Angel. And then she has another one. I want to call her Rhiannon, but because I got Stevie Nicks in my head from the 70s. I think it's called Rhiannon, and she's beautiful, but she kind of looks like a fairy angel. The fairy bug has not bitten me yet, other than Tinkerbell. The fairies have not bitten me yet. You know where I want to do fairies. And I think Jaded Gem Shop has a beautiful Tinkerbell where she's standing near a vase. And I've never ordered from Jaded Gem Shop, so I'm trying to, like, you know, order from different companies. And that one of Tinkerbell is adorable. I don't think it's called Tinkerbell, but it looks like Tinkerbell. It looks like it's maybe a reproduction of an old piece of artwork. And that's something that I'm loving too with Dreamer Design. I am loving being able to create a diamond painting from a public domain work of art. I'm just head over heels with my latest one, even though I didn't get Lady with a Feather Hat and Boa done yet. I really have to. My watch right now is like telling me it's time to stand up. It's time to get moving. You need to move your body. I'm like, oh my gosh. And that's what I loved about the one link that I gave you guys, Get Fit with Rick. Oh my God, I love this guy. He is just pure joy from the moment you turn his channel on. He's pure joy. He's so much fun. He's so lively. He's got this big smile on his face. And he's got great dance mixes that you can do indoor walking to. Oh, forget it. I'm off and running. I'm off and running. I'm not even in the living room anymore when I'm dancing with this guy. I'm all over the house. I love him. So that gets my, walk in, especially like, where am I going to go now? My husband's busy texting me that the contractors, you know what it is when you have contractors, they come when they feel like it. They tell you one time, it's like waiting for the cable company. Now he's supposed to be coming at 3:30 and he's coming earlier or he's coming later or he got stuck here. And I'm like, okay, I'm here. Where am I going? I'm afraid if I walk out the door, that's going to be the moment that he shows up. So, and even walking in my neighborhood is just like, it's not like walking with Anthony and Apollo, I can tell you that much. Looking at beautiful mountains. Even though we have a great mayor that just took over the city of Philadelphia, I love her. And, she's badass, let me tell you. She ain't taking no crap from anybody, and I absolutely adore her. And, but we still have a problem here. It's still really kind of wild here in Philly. Very easy to come out. So here is an outline of Miss Sally. And again, there's like some kind of silver in those drills. Very pretty. I'm going to cover her back up. I'm going to show you the gang one more time. Snoopy. Very cute. Let's drop these back in the box as we do this. Snoopy. My desk is getting really kind of crowded. Woodstock. And each one of these has a kit in there. Toolkit. And a pen. Holy cow. This was under $100 and I used my points. I had like 6,000 points, so I got $50 off. So, of course, I couldn't just get away with taking $50 out. I had to buy Mooka's winter. Try the brown. Chuck. Chuck. Franklin, the Party Crasher, the Thanksgiving with Marcy and Peppermint Patty. Did anybody ever see, I don't know how I forgot this, did anybody ever see the take of the Peanuts gang at Thanksgiving, where they're all sitting at the table outside? I think they're like eating popcorn and stuff. I don't know what happened to the dinner, but I can't remember. I remember when I see it again. But they took a scene from Goodfellas, and I hate all things mafia and the mob. I can't stand anything like that. But they take the scene from Goodfellas where it's like Ray Liotta and Joe Pesci, and they're having that discussion about, I'm funny how? What do you mean by funny? And it's actually, I think it's Marcy. Is it Marcy? And or it's Peppermint Patty plays Joe Pesci. She even looks like Joe Pesci. And Snoopy sees that everything is getting like out of control, and he runs. He's like, oh, I'm getting out of here. So she plays Joe Pesci, and I think maybe Marcy's supposed to be Ray Liotta. Oh, you think I'm funny? Like, funny how? Funny like a clown? It's a great scene. Look it up. Look it up on YouTube. Linus. I think he might be my favorite. I know I pulled Lucy out, but if you could just see the blue in this blanket, like how cute it is. Let me see the blue. What's it look like? Oh, I can't see. I have to take the whole kit out. He's so adorable with this blanket. I love it. So cute. Okay, here's the rest of Lucy's stuff. Here's my Miss Lucy. Put her here. Put my scissor away. Here she is, Marcy. I love Marcy. No matter what comes out of Marcy's mouth, it's well thought out. She's very funny. Peppermint Patty kind of pushes her around a little bit, but she gets her zingers in. Love Marcy. And this is Schroeder. So cute. I wonder if they'll make things like accessories, like a piano, or maybe Snoopy's doghouse, maybe Lucy's football, maybe Linus's pumpkin. See, I'm a marketer at heart. I really am. I love marketing. Love marketing. Let me. Maybe I'll look that thing up with the Peanuts gang. Peanuts, Goodfellas. Anytime you want to laugh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Lucy. Adorable Lucy. The doctor is in. I won't pull the football away. Come on, you can trust me, Chuck. It's kind of like my girlfriend has a parrot. Mr. O'Malley is his name. And he's really funny. I don't know how old he is. I think he was her father's, and then she took him over, and he talks. And did you ever see the parrot? Her husband's definitely afraid of him. If she lets him out of the cage, it has to be when he's not home, and because the parrot chases him around the house. There's a piece of wax in here, a piece of putty. And did you ever see that parrot that the girl lets him out of the cage, and he's like, I won't, you could come near me, I won't hurt you, I won't bite you. I'm like, that thing would be out the door so fast, or I wouldn't live there. Little Lucy, so cute. So that's the Peanuts gang. Here they are. And they want to thank you for joining us for this unveiling. I am going to do another speed diamond painting on Alphonse Muga's Night's Rest, because I got a diamond dot on me. My husband was driving his truck and he thought he had a tick on him. He pulled over and he said, I got one. He said, I thought I had a tick on me until I went to go feel it, and it was one of your diamond dots. One of your diamonds. That was cute. I should have put it over here as a birthmark. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do before the contractors get here, I'm going to do some diamond painting on Night's Rest, and I'm going to do it as a speed painting for tomorrow's homage to Muga. As I was saying earlier, I found out some more information on Muga that I didn't have in my original master class. I love these master classes. I love diving into these artists and diving into their works of art that have been reproduced into a diamond painting. I just love learning about all these artists that I've admired their work, but now I have like a mission to like not just enjoy their work. Like, why am I attracted to this work? What is it? And again, my husband has been trying to give me a book about art and philosophy and why you like the art that you do, and what it says about you and what you value. And he's been maybe the past 3 years trying to get me to read this book, and I read it in bits and pieces, and I've read a few essays by the author who was Ayn Rand, who was an objectivist. She was a philosopher, and she developed her own form of philosophy called objectivism. And I've read her, she should write for one of the chronicles on the West Coast of California, maybe San Francisco, and I read her articles on Marilyn Monroe and on the moon landing, on Woodstock, and they were very compelling, and they were really good food for thought. If I was doing my Marilyn Monroe, she kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe, she isn't. It was like one of my first diamond paintings. I would have loved to have read that lecture and discussed that piece of paper that she wrote about. So she wrote a book, I can't remember, it's like romance something, why you are drawn to the art or the period that you're drawn to. all these things are like a rabbit hole for me to dive down into. And I've brought this to my diamond painting channel. Um, and there are a lot of people that are like, yeah, you know what? I really do like this artist, and why am I drawn to them? And what can I learn about them? I learned so much about Van Gogh. I learned so much about Klimt. I learned so much about Mucha. Like, these are, I mean, I have so many pieces that could be defined as a Mucha inspired jewelry. I used to make my own jewelry, like the Victorian findings that I had. They have Mucha written all over them, or pieces that I've collected of pottery that are Mucha. I have my grandmother's vase. Is it still in my? No, it's upstairs in my art room. Definitely Mucha inspired, because back in my grandmother's time, when you would, when my grandfather would send her flowers, they came in pottery. And I have a video that my grandfather shot of my grandmother dancing around in their little apartment on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. And that vase is on the mantle. And now it's in my art room. It's definitely Mucha inspired. It was done by Hull Pottery, Hull Pottery. It's a beautiful vase. I have so many things that are Mucha inspired. And like, I was drawn to Mucha long before I decided that I wanted to diamond paint some of his artwork. And so far I've done the moon, and I've done Night's Rest, and I'm ready to do Winter, 2 of them. So that's going to be a fun diamond painting event when I do Winter by Diamond Art Club and Winter by Diamond Painting Shop. I'm so curious about the diamond painting shop. So I think that that's going to have to be my next unboxing this week. What else is going on? It's already Wednesday, so we're doing a live whip. I have another, tomorrow I have the wrap up for Summer with the Masters. It'll be August the 1st. Hello, August. It's also my birthday month, and then John's is the next month. And so I celebrate my birthday all month. All month. I do something for myself, something small for myself, whether it's buying myself a new pen. What I used to do, because I'm a student of the Artist's Way, and that's what the listening path is about for Self-Care Sunday, is I would buy myself a new journal for my birthday, and that would be my new year. Hey, happy new year. I just made a whole trip around the sun, and I'm going to celebrate it with a new journal. So every day until my birthday, August 26th, I will be buying myself a little something to, say, hey, it's a privilege to age. A lot of my friends didn't get that privilege, and so I celebrate my birthday. So, I mean, I have so many things that are Mucha inspired, little stickers and stuff. So I really enjoy this deep dive that I do with any of the masters that I reproduce. And now with the unboxing of the Beauty in Violet by Paul Francois Quinac. I still have not done any kind of background on him, just looking at, oh my gosh, the allegories that he did with music. So many of his paintings could be diamond paintings, and beautiful, stunning diamond paintings. He has one where she's walking with the harp and the Cupid and flowers, and it's an allegory to music, and it's all pastel colors. So much of that painting I could see, much like the Mucha, the pink flowers done in ABs. It would be a stunning diamond painting canvas to do. So I hope that when I introduce him to you, and I will introduce his artwork, that maybe you say, hey, you know what, I really like these diamond paintings that are being custom done by Dreamer Designs, and I want to get one for myself. I don't even know if maybe, I haven't done any background on him to see if any of his if any of his canvases have been already reproduced into diamond paintings. But I love Lady in Violet. I absolutely fell in love with that one. I wanted another Klimt, but even though it was in the public domain, they wouldn't do it. They were like, we can't touch anything Klimt. And okay, there might be something like a little loophole that, yes, even though this is in public domain, you cannot reproduce it. There's so much of Greek mythology that can be reproduced. If you're into Greek mythology, I was for a long time when I was in high school. I was into Greek mythology, and I was into all the stories. There's so much Greek mythology that can be reproduced into beautiful diamond paintings that I hope, would inspire you to maybe that's which you're attracted to. And so that's the call for the creator event that I want to have. Not just, and any creator, we're all creators, but any medium of creating, not just diamond paintings, whether you paint, actual paint, if you sketch, if you doodle, if you crochet. I would love to have all creators to say, this is my space, this is what I do. And like I said, I'm a miss, I've been a miss myself as to really sharing with you what I do. You see a lot of what I do before I sit down to diamond paint. I mean, like I said, the espresso machine is right there. I mean, the espresso machine's right there. So that's part of my ritual before I sit down to diamond paint. But there's a lot that you don't know what I do. And I do it, out of different forms of art that I studied and that even when I was a cosmetologist, I went to cosmetology school. I fell into that. Really kind of, it's really kind of crazy how I fell into the whole, modeling world and I was modeling for a while, just based in Philly. I would do like fashion shows for the Art Institute for designers that were creating their own designs. They needed models to like walk runways and, we would do like these ladies at lunch fashion shows at the Bellevue Stratford in Philadelphia. And they would have their designs and you would walk around while they were eating lunch. I was even a mannequin. I was a mannequin in a store window once too. That was fun. But then I really didn't like that end of the business. And I got asked to teach, and they paid. Barbizon Modeling School paid for my cosmetology course, and what a course it was. It was a course even in art history, and for a while there, even I was working with artists that wanted to create a work of art, and be like, well, I'm doing a painting, and I need to know about this time period and what did the ladies wear and how was their makeup, and I loved all that. So my history goes back, I pull from all different areas of my life when it comes to creating a class. Some of it comes from yoga, some of it comes from cosmetology, and I had my own cosmetics company for a while. Some of it comes from all the different mediums of artwork that I've done, whether it be rubber stamping or I'm a certified Zentangle teacher also, and I would teach kids how to Zentangle so that they could realize for themselves, much like the little girl that I was talking about in the beginning of this chat, that from Sesame Street, one of the first little cartoons that they did was a mother sending her daughter to the store and giving her 3 things to remember. And the little girl, getting to the store and like forgetting the 3rd thing, but then she remembers in her mind, hearing her mother's voice, like in this little thought bubble, her mother telling her, and she remembered. And so these kids that have been told that, no, you have a problem, folk. They told my kid the same thing. When he was in Catholic school, they told him the same thing. They told him, they were like, listen, your kid is constantly getting up. He does things like he drops things on the floor. Like my kid had a lot of energy. He's a miracle to even be here. And not that I was going against what doctors were telling me, but really to me, it didn't. As mothers, we have this internal compass. It didn't sound like my son had ADD, because he would do other things. And they're like, well, yeah, that's what ADD is. They can concentrate. When I moved to Florida, my son had no problems in school. You know why? He had freedom. They're children. He's a boy. Of course he's going to fidget. And, the world was changing in the 90s for these kids that were going to school, and the schools didn't change. The way that you teach has got to change, and they just didn't. And when I went to Florida and he went to Gulfgate School, and there was this more relaxed atmosphere, he wasn't in a uniform with a tie strangling his neck all day long. And like, I get it. It has its place. A uniform has its place. But it's like saying all kids have to go to college. They don't. If you're not college material, you shouldn't go to college. It's just not for you. It wasn't for me. For as much as I loved writing and books and reading and learning, I couldn't wait to break out of school and get into the real world and and just feel so grown up and independent. And I wanted to be I wanted to produce, I wanted to be active, I wanted to learn things from the people that were already doing it, not some teacher that was telling me that this is how it had to be done. One of my first, talking when we were doing the listening path, and we were on the chapter about speaking to your beloveds, right? Speaking to people from your past that you feel are your spirit guide. I talk to people that are alive too, that they're just not a part of my life. Our lives went in different directions. And one of my, probably my first serious boyfriend, was older than I was, and I had known him most of my life. He was at the school that I went to school with, but he was older than me, and he would always keep an eye out for me when he would see me on in the neighborhood, and he would tell me, one day I'm going to date you. One day I'm going to ask you out. We're going to go out on a date. And when that eventually that happened, he spoke it, and it became truth. And when we went out on a date, and he was like, well, so tell me what you're going to do when you graduate from school. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I want to do, but I know what I want to do, and I have a plan. And he's like, so what's the plan? And I had never shown anybody anything that I had ever worked on, and he looked at this, again, composition book that I had with all these notes, and he was like, what's the name of this business school that you go to? And I'm like, St. Rita's of Cascia. And he's like, and they taught you how to do a business plan? I was like, well, what's a business plan? I was like 18 years old. And he's like, this is a business plan. This is, you've mapped out not only what you want to do, but how to do it. And he would take me to New York, and he would take me to, different meetings on business and marketing, and he was a great inspiration for me. And even though our lives went into different paths and different directions, there are times that I still talk to him, and I try and remember and hear what he's saying, or what he would say to me anytime I would trace back to those early days when you have to tap into that energy sometimes, of when you were young and like you felt invincible. I could do anything. So that's the call for creators. That's the call that I'm putting out to, let's co-create together. Let's share our journey, creative journey. Let's open up our creative community of where we create, how we create, what we're attracted to, what our past experiences have been. And so look for that. So we have Wednesday. I have my goodbye to Alphonse Mucha tomorrow. Then I get ready for, I would say I would get ready for summer with the Masters, but that's over. So I have to fill my Saturday slot now. But then it's a goodbye to, it's a goodbye. It's a goodbye to the listening path that I do on Self-Care Sunday. It's the last chapter, and the last chapter is listening to silence. And on Friday, I believe John and I are going to film that live, and then it will be available for Self-Care Sunday. But we are going to film that live, that last reading. And again, I've said this a few times, thanks to everyone that was so kind to my husband and him joining us for Self-Care Sunday. And he's very excited to do it again. And he's very excited to read the book that created the tagline for this channel, which is Creating the World That You Want to Live In. He is very excited to read that book. It's a short story called Of Missing Persons, and he's very excited to read that book. And for anybody that is a creator, which we all are, I think that you're going to love this book. I think that you are going to realize maybe that you have been already creating, if you're not even intentionally creating the world that you want to live in. You are creating the world that you want to live in, and you're creating it by the space that you work out, and how you decorate your home, and what you want to find when you do walk past the comfort of your own home to the outside. And I think that it's going to inspire you, like it inspired me, and it buried itself somewhere deep into my brain, because one day early on this channel, when I was saying create the world that you want to live in, I said to my husband, boy, that tagline came out of my mouth. I don't know where it came from. And he was like, are you serious? came from the book that I read to you a few years ago called Of Missing Persons. And I was like, oh my God, you're so right. And we are in the midst of creating our world here in our home. So I think I went on long enough today. Thank you for joining the unboxing of the Peanuts Gang. They were so much fun. I got to finish Miss Lucy. I love the way that this has been packaged with all these different individual kits. And what a great gift for the holidays if you have a bunch of little ones. Or even if you're having like a holiday get together and you want to have something to do with kids, or you're getting away or vacationing or whatever, they could certainly be overjoyed to do something like this and then have its own little stand that it stands up on and to keep for themselves. And the Peanuts Gang is generational. It jumps from one generation to the next, and we all love these endearing characters. They've just endeared themselves to us through the generations. Their little personalities. It's just not Thanksgiving if I don't watch The Great Pumpkin. It's not Halloween. It's not Thanksgiving if I don't watch, the Thanksgiving special. And, it just all the Peanuts shows that we would crowd in front of the TV when I was a kid and watch Walt Disney and watch the Peanuts specials and Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They're so much a part of my childhood, and I can't wait. I keep saying I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys, but they're going to probably be, gathering around on the shelves of my bookcase amongst my favorite books, definitely in my art room. So I thank you for sharing this Wednesday with me. I will see you, as always, in the next one. And in the meantime, keep creating that world that you want to live in. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps this channel so much, not just for me and for this channel, but also for you. I want you to be a part of this community. I want to hear from you. I love when you send me comments or you DM me, and I just love it. And I love the little community that we're creating here. And I love that you've all, become friends of each other's diamond painting pages. And that's what was my intention when I created this channel. It was absolutely to create a community where you could come and hang out and talk amongst each other. And once I find out how I can get you into this chat where we can, all chat together, best believe that I'm going to be sending a link out where you can join me and you can show me what you're working on, because I'm so curious what everyone is working on and how you're progressing. So thank you from me and Lucy and the whole gang. Where's the whole gang? There they are. All these little characters came in that kit if you're joining late. And each one is more adorable than the next. So have a pleasant Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow for my Muka wrap-up.